Well, Kata does have a small night market which I believe is open most nights of the week, and you can find this by going along the main road that runs through Kata. This is the road that runs behind the beach road, and I will insert the name of the road at the bottom of the video because I don't know the name of it. Now this market isn't that big, but I've just walked around just to see how large it is because I've not been here before myself, and it actually does open out. Hurry up. Now as you walk into the market, it does actually go into a food area at the bottom, and then there are some stalls that sell clothing, t-shirts, bags, accessories. There's some art down there as well I've had a quick look at. I think me and my wife are going to get something to eat to start with. She was on about buying some dumplings from this stall, so I think that's what we're going to do now. Chicken dumplings, okay? Okay, let's try some chicken dumplings. Well, we've just decided to come into a little restaurant called the Family Guest House, and it's on your right hand side as you walk into the night market. The lady that was selling us the dumplings recommended this restaurant to try. It's a restaurant guest house, small bar I think, to be honest. So we're just going to try some food. I've ordered kapow gai. What you ordered, Nat? Okay, the wife seems to have forgotten what she's ordered already. Okay, spicy grilled porks my wife's ordered. I haven't eaten here before. Just called in, it's right as you walk in. There's the lady over there selling the dumplings, and then the entrance is just down the bottom. Chicken dumplings, they're really good. You just stick this down. As you can see, they're well stuffed with chicken. They're not very spicy, but she's given us a spicy dip. I think this is a sweet chili dip. Sweet chili, my wife tells me, and they are really quite delicious. They really are good. Really good. And they were 80 baht? 80 baht for, how many was there in the tray? Okay, my wife didn't count them. I think there was about 10 in there, so 80 baht for 10, something like that, I think. Okay, well, the menus, they've not got a massive menu here, but it's quite reasonable. They've got the basics on there, not expensive. Just waiting now for our food to come. We shall have a look. We've got vegetable soup, fried noodles, baked prawns with glass noodles, fried pork with garlic, fried prawns. I've had the stir fry chicken and egg with basil, otherwise known as kapow gai. They've got a few things on the menu, not too many. Few drinks. Well, the food's just arrived. It looks very nice. Kapow gai with a fried egg on top. My wife has ordered the spicy pork. Very nice. Try the spicy pork. Very nice. Spicy. Quite spicy that. Oh. The wife's stealing my rice. Oh well. Well, I have to say that was really nice, but my mouth is really on fire. That was very spicy. Just waiting for a water to come now. To be fair, the lady did ask me whether... Now, to be fair, she did ask me whether I wanted it spicy just a little bit or no spicy. I actually told her I did want the food spicy. And it was very spicy, I have to say. Very nice. I really enjoyed that, as you can see. Not a lot left there. Very, very nice, the food. But it was spicy, so if you order it spicy, it will be spicy. My wife had the spicy pork, and I can assure you, again, it was very spicy. My mouth is still on fire. I've had to order a glass of cold water. So I had the kapow guy, which is the chicken mince with fried basil, and it was very good. For 80 baht, quite a big portion as well, to be honest. I'm quite full now, because I also had the dumplings from the stall across the way there. So very full and very spicy. In a moment we're going to take a wander around the night market, as it's called. You see the sign over there, Kata Walking Street Night Market. So we're going to have a wander around there. There's some nice food stalls around there, and there's also some clothing, souvenir shops and things like that. Well, my wife's just been talking to the lady that owns this family guest house, and has actually said that they have some rooms for rent. At the moment, in low season, they're 600 baht. I don't have time to go and film them now because I want to go and film the night market. That's what we're actually here for. But I may well come back and film the rooms. In the high season, they're 1,000 baht a night. In low season, they're 600 baht per night. I don't know what they're like. She's been showing me some pictures on Facebook, and they look okay. A basic room. So until I've actually gone and had a look, but they have got some rooms for rent. I asked her about monthly. She won't do a monthly price in high season, however she will do in low season, and she's saying they're 15,000 baht per month the rooms are. So I wouldn't say they're exactly the cheapest rooms that I know too, but we are in Kata, so it is a tourist area, so they are going to be a little bit more expensive. But I may well come back and do some filming of the room at another time. Let's go now and take a look around this market. As you enter the edge of the market, depending on which way you enter it, you're going to be greeted by a lot of food stores. I did have a quick wander around just to get my bearings, so I knew my way around, and I must admit I noticed that a lot of the prices were quite reasonable. The bill that we've just had for kapow gai, my wife had spicy pork, I also had a Singer beer, 2 waters, and it came to 300 baht, which I thought was quite reasonable for Kata, to be honest. And the prices at the moment don't seem too bad at all. I don't know whether they've lowered the prices being low season and that it's a little bit quieter than normal in Kata at the moment, but some of the prices I've noticed walking around the markets are quite good. So if you're going to be staying in Kata, then I would definitely say come and visit this market. So quite a few stalls here, plenty of places to eat, a reasonable choice. Not a massive choice, but a reasonable choice. I don't know what my wife's watching here. What's he making to us? Ice cream. Oh, he's actually making ice cream. Okay. Unusual way of making ice cream, I must admit. I've not seen that before. Okay. It's actually larger than it looks from the outside. I was quite surprised because I haven't been here before into the actual market, and I wasn't sure that Kata actually had a night market until sort of 6 months ago, and I started researching the areas to see what different areas had. Because not staying in Kata, I only come really in the daytime. I don't spend a lot of time at night time in Kata, so I didn't know whether there was any market. Body cap. Seems to be quite a few nice stalls here actually. Bags, trainers, sunglasses, Bluetooth speakers, hats, t-shirts. Seems to be an art gallery near here as well, if that's something you're interested in. Some really nice pictures in there. How much for that one? Huh? Okay, my wife likes the one at the top there. It's one of the temples in Bangkok, and the lady said it's 4,500. It's quite a nice picture. I must admit I quite like this one. They are actually paintings rather than pictures. I thought at first they may have been photographs blown up, but they're not. They are actually oil paintings. So you can see the canvas, and it's actually oil paintings. And this one? 5,000. Okay, this one that I like is 5,000. Trust me to pick the dearest one. So there's actually quite a good choice here when it comes to stalls. What they're offering, we've got some bags. Oh, nice bags there. You see the prices are quite reasonable. I'm quite surprised actually for Kata. I was expecting it to be a little bit dearer. Of course we're in low season at the moment. This year's a little bit quieter than normal, so the prices may have come down a little bit, which is nice to see actually. So if you're coming out to Kata in the next few months, then you're going to be pleasantly surprised at the price. I thought the food court was very reasonable. Most prices around 80 to 100 baht, which is not really that much more expensive than where I live, which is not a tourist area, so I was quite surprised at that. Reasonably good choice. Not a massive market, but a reasonable choice here. They've got plenty of stuff, swimwear I can see. You're looking for stuff for the beach, souvenirs. As I say, it's a great little place to come for food in the evening time. It's not too expensive. We've got a reasonable choice of different types of food. I see Russian food, there's obviously Thai food here, there's seafood here, some reasonable choice of foods. I've actually found out that there is a second market in Kata that's open at night time. The market that we've just visited, it's actually on the same road. You just need to make your way further along the road and you'll come to it. You can't really miss it. As you can see, there's a great big green hulk outside. I didn't know that this market was here, but I've actually found it as we was driving along the road. We've stumbled across this market. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a wander around this little market just to have a quick look and see what the prices are like. So it looks like it's a small indoor market, very similar to the one that we've just visited, and it's about 200 meters, 300 meters further along that road. There seems to be more souvenir stalls here. Doesn't look to be that there's any food at this particular market. It's mainly clothing, souvenirs. I'm quite surprised this market's here. I didn't think Kata had the cab. I didn't think Kata had too many small markets, but as you can see, there's another one. Not loads, but a little bit of choice. Some nice souvenir stores, some t-shirt stores. I don't know the prices. Can't really see any prices on anything. Yeah, there doesn't look to be any food stalls here, so if you're looking for food then you need to really go to the other smaller market. There's plenty of choice when it comes to food. This is mainly souvenirs, clothing, bags, that type of thing, swimwear. Okay, well, we're going to take a look at Kata Night and see what it has to offer. There are, of course, a lot of hotels, which I shall be covering some of the hotels in Kata on a future video, but for tonight we're going to have a look around at what it has to offer at night regarding nightlife, sort of bars, entertainment, restaurants,